Welcome to our deep dive into a pressing question of our time. Is climate wokeness a danger? In this video, we'll explore the concept of climate wokeness, examining its implications and the current state of our planet as we look toward 2025. As extreme weather events become more frequent and human health increasingly intertwined with climate change, we'll uncover how these factors are affecting ecosystems and biodiversity. Join us as we sift through the statistics, discuss the importance of climate finance, and reveal the expert consensus on this critical issue. 1. Understanding the term climate wokeness. Climate wokeness is a term that's been floating around in conversations about environmental advocacy. At its core, it refers to an increased awareness and proactive stance on climate change issues. Some people see it as a positive movement that pushes society to be more conscious of environmental impacts. Others, however, view it as an exaggerated response that could overshadow practical solutions. This duality makes the topic both controversial and compelling. 2. The current climate status. A 2025 perspective. As of 2025, our planet is facing a critical juncture. Global warming is projected to exceed 1.5 degrees Celsius, a threshold that scientists have warned could lead to catastrophic environmental changes. The Paris Agreement, established in 2015, set ambitious targets to curb temperature rise. Unfortunately, nations worldwide are struggling to meet these goals. This struggle highlights the urgent need for more effective climate strategies and collaborations. 3. Extreme weather events on the rise. One of the most visible impacts of climate change is the increase in extreme weather events. These include hurricanes, floods, and heat waves, which are becoming more frequent and severe. Such events wreak havoc on communities, causing destruction to homes and infrastructure. They also pose significant challenges to emergency services, which must adapt to the growing scale and unpredictability of these disasters. The consequences are far-reaching, affecting both urban and rural areas. 4. Human health and climate change. The link between climate change and human health is becoming increasingly evident. Rising temperatures and pollution levels contribute to respiratory illnesses and heat-related diseases. Vulnerable populations, such as the elderly and those with pre-existing health conditions, are especially at risk. Moreover, climate change can exacerbate the spread of infectious diseases, as changing weather patterns create favorable conditions for vectors like mosquitoes. The health sector must therefore adapt to these emerging challenges. 5. Impact on ecosystems and biodiversity. Climate change is leaving a profound mark on ecosystems and biodiversity. Many species are struggling to adapt to rapidly changing environments, leading to shifts in habitats and food sources. These changes can result in a loss of biodiversity, with some species facing extinction. The disruption of natural habitats also affects human communities that rely on these ecosystems for their livelihoods. Protecting biodiversity is crucial for maintaining ecological balance and resilience. 6. Statistics. A closer look at dangerous heat days. In 2024 alone, climate change was responsible for an additional 41 days of dangerous heat. These extreme temperatures pose direct threats to human health, agriculture, and wildlife. Prolonged heat waves can lead to droughts, affecting water supply and food production. They also increase the risk of wildfires, which can devastate large areas of land. These statistics underscore the urgency of taking meaningful action to mitigate climate change impacts. 7. Progress and initiatives. Climate finance. There is some progress in the fight against climate change, with nations agreeing to triple climate finance for developing countries by 2035. This initiative aims to support these countries in adapting to climate impacts and transitioning to sustainable energy sources. Financial support is essential for implementing effective climate strategies, especially in regions that are disproportionately affected by climate change. However, while this is a step in the right direction, much more needs to be done to address the crisis comprehensively. 8. The expert consensus on climate change. The majority of climate scientists and experts agree that climate change poses a significant danger. They emphasize the irreversible impacts of extreme weather and shifts in climate patterns. These changes threaten not only the environment but also economic stability and global security. The expert consensus serves as a call to action for policymakers, businesses, and individuals to prioritize climate solutions. By understanding the gravity of the situation, society can work towards a more sustainable future.